Greetings YouTube, I am TCM, and this is CreedChrist. We are continuing the YouTube debate on gay marriage into its 9th consecutive video. Before we begin, I want to remind you that this is a debate. Remember, a debate is an exchange of intelligence, an argument is an exchange of ignorance. Now, I want you to state your key points and I will offer my counter to them.
I want to tell you how hard it is for Catholics to support their arguments using secular terms.
You have my deepest sympathies.
And how each Catholic must base their support off of non-scripture sources.
But is that not how Catholics get their morals? From scriptures? The same scriptures that say I can sell my daughter into slavery. The same scripture that says to burn someone for wearing clothing made from 2 different threads, stoning someone for planting 2 crops next to each other. Sorry, sometimes I get carried away. Continue.
We must think of the benefit of the whole, not the few. The common good is better than the individual.
I think the first statement contradicts itself. But disregarding that, since when is it okay to sacrifice basic human rights up to popular vote?
But listen, like traffic regulation, we need to regulate marriage for the betterment of the society. Without marriage regulation, there would be no future generation, which means the world would fall apart. It is regulated to continue the population.
How can marriage be like traffic? Marriage doesn't kill people. Automotives are regulated due to the impact they can have on the safety of individuals. Automotives are regulated due to the fact they require training to operate efficiently and safely. Marriage is a vow between 2 people to share their lives. Marriage in the political standpoint is where 2 people share certain things like tax breaks, insurance coverage, custody of children, property rights, and the works. You did say that it is difficult for a Catholic to express their beliefs in a non-religious affiliation, and it shows. Your concept of homosexuality is that it is a choice. And I'm assuming that you think it is a choice to sin against your God. I will inform you that homosexuality is not a choice. The world would not instantly turn to chaos if marriage was deregulated, and frankly, it wouldn't be. There are financial aspects to marriage, and the United States government tends to love to control anything when it comes to finances. And for the population aspect, the United States, according to the last census, has roughly 310 million people. The world has approximately 6.7 billion. I am fairly certain the world doesn't have a problem when it comes to population.
It still protects the unique institution of marriage.
Correct, marriage is unique, but it's not a social club which only some should be allowed into. Marriage is supposed to be a bond between people vowing to share their lives with each other.
Same-sex households can't raise children because they don't go through the same emotional and physical strains as heterosexual couples. And same-sex households are 5 times as likely to abuse and neglect children. And not to mention how AIDS decreases the lifespan of a homosexual.
So you're saying that gay couples cannot raise children because they don't give birth to them? I'm so glad adoption hasn't been developed, and I'm so happy that heterosexual couples haven't adopted children. And that statement is so biased. It is clear you haven't heard a single word since this debate has started. Homosexuals are not those big, scary satanic worshippers your church has taught you about. And congrats, AIDS decreases the lifespan of any human being who contracts it. Homosexuals are not HIV magnets. Didn't you read the CDC section about how to help? It said, look out for forms of homophobia, discrimination, and other forms of hate. Learn, my friend. Find real sources. Ones that aren't biased. Ones that people do to find the truth. Think of how they can be affected by the researcher, or the organization researching them. I cannot change your concept of God, and truthfully, I do not want to take away something that is important to you. But please, don't shove it down others' throats. Be considerate of your fellow humans. This is TCM, signing out.